Everybody, I'm back with another video. In this video, I'm doing part 2 of the movie Origin. And what I got from this movie, I finally watched the first video. I watched episodes 1 through 3. And I finished watching all episodes 1 through 10. And basically what I got from the video in how I decoded the video is the alien in the video is would be drugs. And they actually had, and one particular drug is marijuana. And in the video they had this 79-year-old lady. She was in this retirement home, very nice retirement home for the wealthy. And in that, and while she was waiting for her 80th birthday, because in California they legalized euthanasia, which is assisted suicide. So on her 80th birthday, they would assist her in her death. And while she waited, she smoked her marijuana. And when the guy they call community service, he would come in and clean up, behind her, make sure her room is clean, the bathroom is clean, and all of that. That was his punishment, 9-month punishment. But anyway, she was smoking marijuana. But the reason I brought up marijuana is because of a Facebook Live that I talked about in part 1, where this guy, that he was offered, I guess, marijuana joint, and they tell him that God don't take that stuff, he took it anyway. And what happened to him, the drug caused his body to distort, his bones to twist and do all kind of things. Had him working on all fours like an animal, and his body just twisting and turning, and arms twist backwards, and the guy walking on all fours, but instead of working downward like animals do, his body was face to the sky, and he was standing on his legs and arms on all fours. So that is whatever drug whatever synthetic thing that they have in marijuana, because we know marijuana is herb, it's a safe herb. But this marijuana is apparently tainted with something which is the drug in it that causes people body to respond in a certain way, and they eventually kill the host. So the alien would be the drug that's in the marijuana. It will be opioid that's causing all of these suicides and overdoses. It would be meth. It would be crack cocaine. It would be I think lean. They talk about the lean drug. All these different drugs causes people to get sick, and it reacts differently in different people's body. So in the movie, the alien is to decode it. The alien is drugs that causes the body to, and drugs could be prescription pills, because prescription medicine, the side effects, they causes other diseases in people's body, and disease itself is also the alien. Diseases like diabetes, hypertension, autoimmune diseases, um, um, mostly what they call immune your immune system. All of these drugs damages your immune system, which causes diseases such as AIDS, um, other diseases such as Alzheimer's. That's another alien in the body that makes people sick. Anything, and even all the different nerve damages that people have, whatever disease caused, all of those are the aliens. And the alien just kills people. In the movie, the alien was the difference between the people on the ship and the people from Earth. Because once the ship was on the way to Earth, Earth scanned the whole ship, which is called Origin. And they said there was no native human life on the ship. So I took that as being there were 9 people left on the ship, and one of them was the alien. Out of all of the people that went out on that ship, which was supposed to be 100, it came on in the end there was only 9 left. And the 9th one died, which is the one the alien took over, what they call cell 50, where this whole alien thing started, and they killed everybody in cell 50, which was 10 people, and only 9 people made it out. So they say one person. So that's how you know there's always 9 persons. So if there are 9 persons, then that means there's one person that's been infected by the alien, because there's 10 people. There's always 10 persons. But in the end, when they made it through all this chaos, the ship allowed them to come back to base. But in this particular, what they call ring 8, is it ring 8 or ring 6? Only 2 people could get on that, and it activated for them to come back to base. But Earth denied everybody, because as they scanned the ship, there was no native human life scanned, and they was slowly scanning the whole entire ship. But once the ship finished getting scanned, the 2 people in the end, we found out the girl named Lana, she was the alien. I thought she was the alien, but the way they had the movie going, it was hard to tell, because there was nothing about her that showed that she would be the alien. But the guy who was the alien, he was trying to give it to this girl named Venetia, but he didn't get to give it to her, because when they gassed them, he got up in the he crawled up in the vents and got out. And then when he got out, he ended up putting the alien, fighting with Lana, and putting the alien in Lana's mouth. So, and how they would know who it is when they cut the head open, the alien would be all in the brain, moving around. But 3 people was dead, and only one of them had the alien. The alien left him, and then the 2 others they did who thought was infected. They weren't, because they had healthy brains. Their brain, what you call the hippocampus was healthy. So, which affects a part of the memory. So how they know who the alien was, like the guy named Eric, he couldn't remember his name, and the other guy, he couldn't remember he was a medic. So it affects the memory. But the alien got smart in the end, and Lana, the guy, when he gave it to Lana never forget who she was. So the alien been among them the whole time. They were trying to figure out who the alien is, and how the black girl, her name was, forgot what her name was, because Lee is the male doctor. So she figured out who the alien was, because when the guy who they thought was the alien they shot him, and and they realized he wasn't the alien. Then they helped him, whatever. She came in to see him, and the girl, I forgot her name, she immediately knew she was the alien because she said, "Cause where's your gun?" She's never without her gun. And I realized right then, she got to be the alien because the alien fears nothing. There's nothing for the alien to fear. So that's why the alien didn't need the gun. So she realized she realized that. So she ended up killing her. And then she told him where the chip was, who could fix everything and let everybody know who the alien was. It's a lot of turnaround. It's a turnabout in the movie. Just keep you going, this and that. But in the end, the alien turned out to be Lana, who the guy hit the button and sent her to the planet called Thea. But they was going to the planet, they must have sent her to the planet called Iris because in her training they didn't know Iris existed. They only knew about Thea and the other two planets. Well, they say Iris, Thea is close to a planet that has hostile beings, which is where the alien came from. So everybody going the ship that can only hold two people to get off the big ship Origin. The guy realized she was the alien because apparently he was psychic and he heard the conversation and realized she was the alien. And they fought and whatever, and he put her on the ship and sent her to base. And then the other 8 people that was left on there that's still trying to get back to Earth. When they saw Earth rejected them because there was not one human life. There was no native human life on the ship. So they did not allow them back. But in the end, Earth allowed them back. And once Earth allowed them back, the girl that was Lana was on this small ship that could only hold 2 on her way back to Thea. A call came in from a young lady saying, "Don't go to Earth. Don't go to Earth. It's not safe there. Don't go. It's not safe there." So the movie went off of that. And so I'm still trying to understand the alien in Lana. Because now she's hearing this, but she's being sent off, so she cannot tell them not to go to Earth because she's on her way to base, which is Thea. And then Earth, Earth, I guess is where they all came from. But I think all the 8 people that was left on there, Lana, I think, who's the alien, I think she's the only human that was on the ship because once it finished scanning, it would detect Lana. But the guy sent Lana away after he realized she was the one that was infected. And she killed the girl that figured everything out. Can't remember her name, but she was the black girl with the kind of dreaded hair. So she figured everything out and told, I think it was Eric, and told Eric where the chip was, and he and Katie dig the chip out of her arm after she died, and then Katie put the chip in there and realized who she was, and they thought Katie was the alien, but in the end, once they put her in their death, they realized she wasn't the alien. And then it came out, and we went back and showed how the guy who was infected, how it got from him to because the blood jumped from him to that girl named the black girl with the hair, jumped from him to her. But I thought you get contaminated through the blood, but apparently not. Even though the blood was all over everybody, nobody gets contaminated through the blood like I thought. But you get contaminated when the alien leaves your body. It goes in through your eye, or it goes in through your mouth. But he let it out of his mouth into Lana Small is how Lana became, but then Lana, the alien was a more, she just got, I guess the alien got really smart, learning and everything. But basically, in decoding it, the alien is basically it's basically all of it will be the chemtrails, it will be the pollutants, these GMOs, all of everything on this earth that is non-organic, that that affects the body, causes these different sickness, is the alien, and that's what the movie is helping us to see. If you are, that was helping us to see. It's what I got from the movie. So that's it for this recording of this movie, and I will be watching another movie, and I will be decoding that one and telling you what I think about that one. So okay, I will see you on the next video. Bye.